Hey everybody, just thought I'd do a quick update on the Corsair H100 that I installed and made a how-to video for. I've been reading a lot of problems on the Corsair forums regarding software issues like the Whine after you update the firmware to 1.0.4, which I have a problem with actually. I can hear it right now. The camera might not pick it up properly. And I also now encounter the second seemingly common issue with the H100, unfortunately, is with the LEDs burning out. And when I installed this H100i, it was fine. The white color was actually matching my my fan almost perfectly, and I thought that was pretty cool. But now, as you can tell, it's not very white compared to my fan, at least. It's kind of yellow, and it's noticeably more yellow than the side of my case, the white of my case. So it's getting progressively worse, and this is apparently a fairly common problem, I guess. There's a lot of people complaining about it. I wouldn't say everybody has this problem. Obviously, forums are meant for people with problems. But I'm going to do a little demonstration of the fan or the color problems. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch Corsair link to the you can tell the manual color adjustment. Right now everything should be on. As you see, this little box on the right by the sliders is white. That indicates that the color should be white. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'll just do it on camera so people, you know how the naysayers, you know how YouTube is, there's always people, can't satisfy them. Alright, so I'm going to slide the blue slider down. You can see the color's changing yellow. And thing is, it's already yellow because the blue LED is already not working. This should be yellow. And the camera, I think, is picking up as white because it's doing some color correction stuff in the camera. But as you can see, there's no change. It's still kind of, from this camera, it looks white. Alright, so that's should be yellow. I'm going to go ahead and decrease red, or let's decrease red, because I know there's actually a problem between red and green that I will show you. Let's decrease red. So it should be green. And green comes up fine. The LED is working perfectly. No complaints about that. But that's just the least of my problems. Alright, so now let's go ahead and decrease or increase red back again. So it should be yellow, back to its yellow state. Still coming out as white. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and keep this camera on here while I decrease red again. Or decrease green this time and leave red on only. Blue is still off. So I'm decreasing red. And you can see red shows up for a bit and then turns off. And I believe this is a problem probably with voltage regulation. As the LEDs are adjusted, to be honest, I'm not sure exactly how a tri-LED combination works. It might be from the same power source. But whenever it seems the green LED is modulated, the voltage just changes for everything else, and the red LED stops working. If I turn the green LED back on with the red works. If I turn green off, leave red on, red just stops working shortly after. So I'm going to turn green back on, and it's yellow again. You see green just flashed on, and then red comes back on and creates what's supposed to be yellow. Turn green off, red shows up and turns off. And red is supposed to be on. Red is currently on. As you can see, the box shows red. It should be red. It's not red at all. Blue is completely broken, and green is the only fully functioning LED in this pump. And it's unfortunate because this pump is actually pretty good. Colors aside and fan control aside, the software aspect of this pump sucks, and sad to say. But the cooling is pretty good. But I mean, the the major like feature of this is Corsair Link, which is the whole the H100i. It's the I designation. I mean, if one of the major features of the pump is broken, then it's not really worth it. So in that case, luckily I'm still within 30 days, which is sad. And I initiated a return with Amazon, so I'm going to be taking this out of my case and putting my H50 back in, which has had no problems for almost 3 years, or about 3 years actually. And yeah, it's kind of sad. I mean, the actual OEM for this pump or this cooler isn't the same as my H50. I think the H50 is made by Ace Tech. That's how you pronounce it, and this one's made by Coolit. And ever since they started using Coolit, quality control issues have been going down. Bent fins, leaking fixtures on the side where the tubes connect, and yeah, it's unfortunate. I hopefully I'm not sure which cooler to go with next, but yeah. Thanks for watching.